Here's just one of these small areas to fish on the along the West Fork. Really nice little area. Here's what we're looking at here. Remember that old show, Tales of the Dark Side? Ding, 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 ding. There's the place. Look at that. Well, here's one. Got it on this rooster tail here, size 1. Yeah. Lost my rooster tail in that tree. So now I'm going for a MEPS 0 spin fly. See how it works.
I just got 2 big hits.
There's a few places where springs come right out of the side of the cliff here. There's another one here. He's filling his water bottle.
That's good.
Anyway, we're about halfway back. We're gonna ride our bike to the 7-mile marker, ditch him off the side of the road, and take one of the canyons up a few miles. Try to find something that I read about in an 1874 poem I found online. This lady describes a place where she used to live and some rocks by some falls. I've tried 4 other places and didn't work out, but recently I've discovered something that leads me to believe it's up a certain canyon I know back there. Now, if you happen to be handicapped, there's a camp back here, and you can come to this camp. You go to the ranger station, you show them your handicap placard, and they'll give you a key or a combination to a gate back here. And you open up that gate and you can drive back here. And they've actually got wheelchair platforms every mile or 2. So you can come down on these platforms down here, your family member down here, and fish off these platforms. You just get in contact with the ranger station. I'll put all the numbers and the details. And you can get a parking permit, actually a permit to drive this. You can drive back to the campground. And these fishing platforms come down here like anyway, this. See, it comes down like this. And if you're handicapped, you have the right of way. If you want to fish here, you throw whoever's out here out. Get out of here. They've got them all dug out pretty deep around these platforms, so you have a good shot at them. Since I'm using a lure, spin lure, I throw down there and bring it up. The current's going down. I don't have to reel as fast to get the spinning action. This is a good spot. I think I found the falls, but it's completely dry. It'd be one. I can see the second one there, and the third one's down there. I'm pretty high up here, trying to make it along the edge. All down there is overgrown with poison oak. And up here, as you can see, the trail just disappears. I'm literally crawling on my hands and knees to make it this far. But my nephew yelled he's turning back, so I don't want to risk my luck on this ledge going it alone. So I'm turning back too. But I did make it. I did find the falls that woman wrote about when she was a teenage girl. From an 1874 poem, I believe it was. 1874, 1879. There's some more, I'll try to get those. I've got these so far. You can boil them, make some kind of berry drink. The blackberries. They grow wild back here everywhere. We got enough for a couple cups, maybe 2 or 3 cups.
Those are kind of rotten. I'm going to grab those other 2.
People come along and they get the close ones, and the bears and the deers and everything. If you want the good ones, you got to go on the inside. These are really full of thorns. If you've ever been at West Fork, the San Gabriel River, you see that parking lot right there, and you see those turnstiles where you go across the parking lot, you go across a bridge and then some turnstiles. There's a road there. That's the road that you can come up if you have a disability sticker, disabled handicap sticker, you can register at a ranger station and they'll give you a combination for a certain day. That lock will only be good for that day, then they change that lock. But you'll open the lock, there'll be many locks, a whole row of locks. You open that lock, it'll tell you which lock, and you open it, you go through. Anyway, you come up this road, and there's this campground. But we came up on our bikes. This is my mountain bike. And I just locked a picnic table, and then we went on our hike and found those falls. Did a little fishing and everything, but I made this aluminum thing here. Holds a mag light. I can tilt it at any angle. Just to make use of my mag light, and then I can take the mag light off and bring it with me. It's that 3 AA mag light LED. It's pretty bright, lights up the whole road. But I'm gonna show you what I brought with me today. This is my pack, the one I brought with me. It's like 6 pounds, 15 ounces, it's just under 7 pounds. It's got everything in it except for the empty water containers, which we filled at the river. My fishing pole. It's telescopic, it's real nice, it's all graphite. Flannel tackle box. This side's all Meps, Daredevils, Panther Martins, Castmasters, micro jigs, mini jigs, grubs, bobbers. And the other side, there's a whole range of hooks and weights. It's really light. I bring a trash bag with me every time. These are some berries I picked on the way. Robert and I picked on the way. We're going to make some tea with that. My tripod, my sunscreen, my trekking poles. I brought those with me because that's going to hold up my tent. Now I'm going to pull this out and show you what's in here. So my whole pack is just under 7 pounds. Here's what I brought with me. It's this Algera reel, a Velsa rod. It's collapsible, telescopic. If you look, Intense Angler, he does a really good review of this rod. It's a great rod. I have a Panther Martin on it right now. I've got the Sawyer water filter in a bag, mosquito net. I've got my food, and I carry this in a bag so I can tie it up from a tree. Inside, skillet breakfast, mashed potatoes to go with the trout we caught, and a soup in case we didn't catch anything, but we did. Empty bag, I can use this as a pillow. Got my MSR Titan kettle inside. I've got a couple copies and MRE military rations limeade, 5 Esbits, a Kool-Aid, bouillon cube, cinnamic acids just in case, some foil as a wind block, and this is the super ultralight, lighter than a Esbit stove. Just a cube. Put the cube on there, cook. Lighter. Let's see. This is my hygiene lips, lip balm, DEET, baby powder, and a sunscreen. A light stick. In here I have my headlamp. The battery's not in it. And a Leatherman flashlight. All these extra bags I throw in here to make my pillow, along with my shirt and things. Now this is the Sixmoons bug shelter. I'll put all the details on that underneath, and a link to another guy who does a really good review. And this is the Sixmoons. It's like a cape, like a poncho. Turns into a tent. I'll put all the information on this too. This complete shelter weighs in at 14 ounces. This is, I think, 11 ounces, and I think this is 7. I believe. I'll put all the information in the details. This is the Thermarest Pro Light, the short. Tyvek ground cloth, perfect fit for this one. And some MSR tent stakes. And my sleeping bag, the Lafuma 600. This is the one I used on Gorgonio that I froze my butt off. But tonight, I don't believe I'm gonna freeze. We're in a lot lower elevation. There, I was like 11,500. Here, I believe we're at 45, 47. And that's it, pack's empty. But all this stuff fit into this and only weighed just an ounce under 7 pounds. So that's what I got. So I'm gonna set this tarp shelter up and show you what it looks like. Okay, for that bug net, Tyvek is 3 feet by 7 feet, I believe. You just stake out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. Fits on the Tyvek perfect. Leaves a little bit here, but that'll be perfect for your porch. You set your trekking pole to 48 inches. On this particular set of trekking pole, it's 120, 120. It's 47 and a half, almost 48. Now there's a little sleeve here. Fit this, and it protects it. Bring that to an angle a little bit. Clip this thing here. Okay, now you got a tensioner for the wind right here. You can pull this, you can release the tension from the inside. When you put the cape over it, you can tighten that up as you need it. Now, two-way zipper. Down, up. I have them both up right now. That way you can get in. My head's going to be here because it's at the higher end. Let me show you the cape. Okay, this is the cape. This pocket is actually part of it. Here's the head. Now say it were raining. Got this. Got your little things here. You get your hands out for trekking poles or whatever. You got a full adjustment here. They call it a cape because the poncho, the sides are slit. There's no slit on this one. Now it's made a little bit long because it's made to go over your pack. This will go right over your pack. Like I say, I think this thing weighs 11 ounces, 9 ounces or 11 ounces. I'll put in the details. But it's got a two-way zipper here. You can zip it, you can vent or you can come up. Now, on the inside, you have these things here. It's all color coded. So you got this gray to gray, brown to brown, blue, and your green. No. See where this sticks through right here. And then this pocket will be in the inside. You can keep your stuff off the ground, your car keys, your alarm, whatever. So then after you've attached all of these, you come down here, you put these loops right over the same stakes and move the stakes to get a taunt pitch. This will keep any wind and rain off. I can tighten this up. Now this one comes down, leaves this high. You just put this away from the wind. And look at the shelter stops here. You have all this vestibule, so that'll keep anything dry. This is on a sliding thing here, so you can adjust the tightness of this. Now this here, you can take this and put this over here. It's protected by that. You can cinch this up. In the rain, you can close that over and totally waterproof. But since it's not raining, I'm going to go ahead and leave that open like that. Cut down on condensation. So there it is, the Sixmoons Cape shelter and the bug net tent. I'll put the exact names and a link down below. Now, Velcro. This will roll back and hook up here, but for now I'm just going to throw it over. You can adjust the tightness of this. If you're really shaking in the wind, it's coming loose, you can reach out, even in the rain, give this a pull, and it'll tighten this guy line from the inside. You don't have to mess with your pole whatsoever. Okay, there it is. I got my thermarest short. Comes down about just a little below the waist. My 45 bag of Fuma. Now this is, my food was in here. My sleeping bag is in there. My headlight bag is in there. The this mesh bag is in there. All the extra stuff sacks are in here. This is gonna be my pillow. Do 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 do. King Tut. So his door is gonna be right by my door. I'll be able to cook coffee in my vestibule and hand it to him. Have coffee inside the tent without ever leaving the tent. So there they are. They're about the same height. Fishing right there. Look what I just pulled out. About a 9-inch trout. Nice one. Look at that sucker. Got him with a Panther Martin. There's Robert back there. Getting some more water. Look at the area I found. Probably some trout in here. But look at those little falls up there. Little rapids. And look at this. Watercress. I might get some of that to have on my dinner. Yeah, this is watercress here. Tastes like a peppery, like a salad with pepper on it. I'll wash it up and have some, see if my nephew wants to give some a try. Stuff grows a lot up here on the North Fork, and it also grows, whoa, check that out. A dragonfly nymph. See that? It's already hatched. It's already hatched and broken out. See that in the back right there? I'll leave that one here. Let's see. Just a little bit of this. Have with dinner. A little salad. Some berries, some salad, some trout. These are the berries that we got. We got a little bit of water. We're gonna make a couple cups of tea. Made to fit an Esbit cube or a wet fire perfect. Weighs nothing. I got this foil to put around it, so the wind's starting to pick up. Took about 1.5 ouch Esbit cubes to boil it. Boiled it for quite a while. Anyway, this is our berry tea. Give that a shot with dinner. Okay, Robert's using his. Who makes that?
It's the Vargo. It's the Vargo Triad.
Vargo Triad alcohol. Boiling some water and make some instant potatoes. Dinner's almost served. Hey, where's the potato capital of the world?
Idaho?
And Ida Pimp. Get to work. Look at this, 98 cents or 97 cents for these at a place called John's. Buttery Golden Selects flavored mashed potatoes. Just add water.
They're actually also $1 at Walmart.
They have about 5 or 6 different flavors. One with bacon. I didn't like that bacon one.
They got, yeah, loaded potato.
I just
bacon.
like this one, but I like the baby red. Those are awesome.
Those are my favorite.
But this golden buttery, these taste like almost like Kentucky Fried Chicken's mashed potatoes. These are really good. Enough for 2 people, easy, maybe 3.
Potatoes are done.
11 herbs and spices, Colonel Sanders style. Look at these things. Look how creamy they are. Okay, creamy. Check this out. We got the potatoes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trout, small trout. Most of these they swallowed the hook, swallowed the lure. Got the potatoes. Got some homemade chopsticks Robert made. I got my homemade spoon. We got the fresh berry drink. It came out really good. And I got some watercress salad. So check it out. And it's all, there's the berry drink. Here's the potatoes on the MSR lid. I think they're great. Okay, this is watercress. This grows all over the range. This tastes like it's like a peppery. Well, you taste the watercress salad. The peppery salad. And then we got the trout. And if you notice, it's all on a plank.
It'll walk the plank.
Anyway, so let me show you what these look like inside here. The meat. Comes right off the bone. Don't have any salt, any pepper, or anything. Didn't plan on keeping any. But they're really good trout.
How was the trout?
It's good. Finished it up.
Nothing. Boneyard.
I just wish I had some Italian dressing or something to go with the salad. Okay, way back here, the West Fork parking lot, you'll see that turnstile. Right there's a map. It says to come up here 7 miles. If you watch on the right side of the road, they're always on the right side of the road, which would be this side, the north side. You'll see mile markers. At mile 7, you come up to this Glen Campground. It's on the map. Oh, he's all the way to the glory hole. He hit the bonanza. They're over there like, look at all those berries. People and bears and deer and everything have picked this area here clean. But that area right there is just hard to get to. And he made it. He went right through all that. So, now as long as he can make it back without falling in there. Years ago, I was fly fishing this area. And I had 1 foot on there. And I had a big trout, about 10, 11, maybe even 12 inches. It was the biggest wild trout I've ever caught. And I caught that on a pheasant tail nymph. And I was bringing it out. There was a lot of shrubs out there, and he got hooked in some branches. So I stepped on this rock here to try to unhook it, and that rock moved. I went flat on my back. But I landed the trout. Got my license wet, got my whole wallet wet, but I landed that trout. Took it up. Went over there, had a whole Girl Scout troop with me. I cooked that trout up because it totally just swallowed that fly. It was in there really good. And I got it out. I had to go up there and get it out with some needle nose. But I got it out and I cooked it up, and every one of those Girl Scouts, 8 or 9, maybe 10 of them, they all had a little piece of that trout. It was a really cool day. Rather than just drop it on there, he's got this little syringe, and it delivers, how many of these? How many syringes?
3 of them.
3 of them, fills it up to burn how long?
I don't know how long it burned. Maybe 10, 12 minutes.
Well, that puts the fuel in a lot faster. And
Got spilling fuel everywhere.
here's this. Just letting this cool off now. Look how dark it is. I bet that's gonna taste so good. Recently, this one young guy, kid, subscribed to me. I'll put his name. It should be right here in this area, floating past. I'll put a little caption. I'll also put his name in the details. He's just getting started. He got started a while back. He's only got 5 or 6 videos. But he's a great guy, and really eager to learn. So why don't you guys check out his channel. I'll put in the details a link to his channel, and his name should be going by right here. Also, another viewer, Snap on John, he's subscribed to me almost since I started, and I've sent him a few multi-tools and things, and we've exchanged ideas about hikes, and he wants to come down, but he lives up north. I believe he lives in upstate New York, I believe. But recently he's decided, forget it. He's tired of waiting, and he's going to go on his first solo hike, long-term hike. So check out his channel and wish him luck. All he's waiting for is he's got to get a bear canister. So check out his channel. He's got some good stuff. Come on, Les Grills. Bear Stroud. Stroudy Lundeen. Get on with it.
Luffing it up.
Check this out. I had this. I threw 3 away. And I get this. Dead meat. I'm $1 up, I believe. Full house, baby.
Pair of 6s. Smoked.
Hey, check this out. Got my hat, my bag, my camera gear. Outside I've got my cooking supplies, my boots, my water, my kettle. Let's see. I'm sitting up here, and I've got a good 8 inches above my head. The Blair Witch. I'm really scared now. Yeah, I got a lot of room. I can sit up in here. Outside, let me see. Outside's a really big vestibule. Up here, I got my pants, my shirt, and there's quite a bit of room in here. Okay, we're all packed up. We gotta get out of here early. What time is it?
I don't know, like 3:30, 4 o'clock maybe?
3:30, almost 4 o'clock. We're hoping to get out of here, down the mountain before sunup. So we're gonna be riding out here in complete dark.